Okay. So right now, again, of course, what we need to do definitely is we have to log in to our Ruby AI, and it's in our back office. It click the green button. It gets us straight here to our Ruby AI app, and this is how it looks. It will yeah, it will have some time to load. Okay, so this is basically how it looks. um, um, so we have here different in the menu. Okay, we have here the different tabs that is basically the whole operation of this Ruby.ai. So we have everything here that we will be needing and using this AI. And so the first tab here is the canvas. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is just it's just like drive you through the app. Okay, and probably try a few demos, but I'll go through the tabs that we have here. Of course, actually in this part, in this getting started with Ruby, everything here has a video. Right. So if you really want to know and understand how to use this could definitely guide you. Okay, getting started with Ruby. If you click that, there is a video about it.
Welcome to Ruby AI, your all-in-one
Okay.
AI content creation platform. Chatbots,
So
all in
it
one.
already give you a good um, orientation on how to get started with Ruby. And the second tab is content creation made personal, another video. Okay, so we just have to really watch the videos first so we could,
Just a few minutes.
yeah, so everything is here actually.
Your gateway to 9 of the top AI chatbots.
All right, so every information that you need to know is already here about content creation and what's this SPI and Ghost. There's also a video, and about the Virtual Studio. There's also a video. So everything is actually in this place for anyone who really wants to be oriented. Okay. Now let's go to the
Kiko,
yeah.
Martin here. I raised my hand, but I'm not sure if you saw it.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No problem. When I checked some days ago, thought it was the same promotional video for all. So maybe they are
Yes.
working
Yeah,
on
same
it.
video. I saw the same thing, Martin. Same video for
Yep.
all four of those tabs. Dave, you might want to let Dan know that there's the same video for each one of these four tabs, Dave.
Oh, it's
Okay.
the same.
Yep.
It's the
Thanks.
same video for all. Wow. All right. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Martin and Matt. Yeah. So the canvas. Okay. So if we go here on the left, the menu tabs, the canvas works like, yeah, it's a canvas. Like if you know Canva, it works similar to Canva. Okay.
Okay.
So you can use uh, create new project or use existing project if you already have an existing. Okay, so let's say let's have a test here. Then we create a new project. You know, you can also drag and drop a file if you want your file to be uploaded in the project. Okay, but you can also do it later. Okay, if we hit create new project, you'll be asked to choose if you want to use it as design editor. Okay, or if you want to use this as audio and video editor. So very, very much similar to Canva because you can use Canva for designs and audio video. Okay, let's say let's use it as design editor. Yeah, so this is how it looks. Um, this is where you will find everything you need if you want to if you want to get some templates. Okay, let's say you want to create a poster. Okay, a Facebook post. There are templates here. So when you click a template, okay, example here. Yeah. All right. So all you have to do is click it and you can change it. Okay. So it's very, very user friendly. Okay. Let's say, uh, okay, you can actually type in anything, make adjustments. Everything here is adjustable. Okay, so it's just very much like Canva. You can even change the images if you want. Example, you can upload your own image, but there are also images here you can add. All you have to do is drag and drop. Okay, so it's very easy to create. Everything is there, you just drag and drop it. Works like, yeah, if you're using Canva, it's almost the same. Okay, so this is their canvas for making posters or images. You can add a text if you want. There are shapes, there are stickers. Okay, so this is how you use it, the canvas. Okay, then when you're done, for example, you're already happy with your design. So all you have to do is to click render. Okay, and it will finalize the design. Okay, so that's how you use this canvas. You can also create the video. Okay, so let's try another one. The audio and video editor. Yeah. So this is like, if you are using CapCut, okay, it's one of the most famous video editor now. It works also like CapCut. It could be used for making reels or TikTok videos. This is what you're going to use. So you can, there are videos here that you can use for this example. Okay, you just have to click it and it's there. All right, so everything here is drag and drop as well. Okay, so this is how the video looks. You can upload your own video if you want to. Okay, if you want to add music, you click the audio and you just choose from what they have there, or you can also upload your own. All right, so loud. All right. So this is, we use this editor for making reels or anything you want to upload on social media. You can also add text. All right. Example, this one. All right. Welcome to my flex. You can change. All right. You can change the color. And just move it around. Make it bigger. Okay, so that's how you do it. You can put in animation with this. Wait. You can change the font if you want. I'm looking for the animation. Oh no, it's not there. And you can add pictures, you can add anything, you can even add more videos. Okay, so this is how we use it for the canvas for the video editing. Okay, so we will be having more trainings about this, more specific per use, but for now, let's just go through it. And this is one of the most famous use of chat for chatbot is the IntelliChat. Okay, so this is one thing that we are really, it's a very good selling point, because inside this IntelliChat are about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different kinds of famous and very used chatbots. Okay, so we have the Chat 4 Bini. It's OpenAI and it's free unlimited. We have Command 4096 Cohere, Claude 3 Opus, Claude 3 Haiku, Gemini Pro, ChatGPT 4o OpenAI. Okay, but some of them are not unlimited. Okay, meaning if you use them, okay, it will deduct from your words allotment, okay, depending on the package you bought. Okay, like if you use, it says here Gemini 1.5 Pro, if you use that, it will use one words used. Okay, every word that you used will be deducted. Okay, that's why you also need to have your words credit. Okay, but these are very, very good chatbots, and it will definitely give you very good results when you use it. Okay, but you can also use the unlimited free. Okay, we have a GPT-4o Mini, which is free. We also have the Claude 3 Haiku. All right, so when using this, okay, so when do we use this IntelliChat? We want to use this. Wait. Yeah, when you in different purposes. Okay, so this is how we do it. First you have to establish what chatbot would you like to use. So GPT-4o is very, very famous, and I'm actually a very big user of Gemini Pro. Let's choose Gemini Pro. Then you can also use select a module. A module is a list of, this will definitely help you start up. Okay, so you can just choose from here anything in here to start up something that you would like to ask about the IntelliChat. Okay, example. Example, you want business marketing strategy. Okay, all you have to do is to click that. Okay, and it will ask you a product type. Okay, for example, okay, let's see, let's use my business. I'm actually a relationship coach. All right, so my product is a relationship coaching, and product name, let's say coaching. Okay, and once you click generate, it will give you, it will already give you a marketing plan for relationship coaching launch. Everything is already here. This is very, very intelligent. Okay, so it will help you to have the marketing plan for your relationship coaching. Okay, if that is your business, of course, that's my business actually. So you can see here that the bot is already giving me the target audience analysis. It's 25 to 55 individuals or couples seeking relationship improvement. Okay, so this is just a guide that you can start for you to start using the IntelliChat. Okay, if you want to go to use the modules, there's just so much things here in the modules that you can use. Yeah, there's actually a lot. Like for us, like example for marketing, and example you want to use. Okay, you can also use the search. Okay, let's say I would like to, I'm looking for something about Facebook. All right, so here you can see about Facebook ad headline, Facebook primary ad. Okay, if you want to make use of that, or if you want to have anything about marketing, so there's so much here that you can use about marketing, and you can use this module and personalize it using the need that you want. Yeah, there's social media polling, strategic marketing plan, sales funnel advisor. So there's really a lot. And we're just talking of marketing here. Okay. You can also check on business. There's a lot here. If you want to use the modules. But if you don't want to use the modules, okay, you can just click new chat. You can go ahead and just ask. All right. It works like if you've been using Chat GPT, you just keep asking anything here, it will definitely answer. Okay. Example, like I want to promote MyFlex or Ruby.ai on Facebook, and I'd like to ask for what do I post? At least a short post for Ruby AI. Okay, so I can type here, make me 5 short posts about Ruby AI tools on Facebook. All right, so in making prompts, the more detailed you ask the chatbot, the better results you will get. Okay, make me 5 short posts about Ruby AI tools on Facebook. Make it persuasive and include call to action. All right, I can do this. And if I submit it, it will give me different type of posts. Okay, post 1. Enhance your AI journey with Ruby, the revolutionary AI companion. Ruby robust tools empower you to streamline tasks, automate processes, and unlock new possibilities. Try today and unleash the power of AI in your daily life. All right, so you can do that. So it makes life very easy if you're using chatbot. Okay, because anything you need to know or anything you want, you can always ask in the chatbot, and they're very, very intelligent. Okay, they'll give you everything that you need. Okay, so that's for the IntelliChat, and there's a lot you can do here. Okay, if you're not satisfied there, okay, you can even change the chatbots. Okay, without rewriting everything. We call this the prompt. All you have to do is this Gemini Pro. So we can now use GPT-4o OpenAI. Okay, so this will use more credits, but this GPT-4o is more intelligent. It's more upgraded. And all you have to do is click this edit button. Okay, and just submit it again. And it will generate again coming from the GPT-4o. Okay, so you can see here that they give different replies. Okay, it really depends on the chatbot you're using. Okay, so this is what GPT-4o is giving you. Elevate your workflow with Ruby AI tools. Transform your business with Ruby AI. All right, so these are short posts, short social media posts you can use for your social media. Okay, so all you have to do, if let's say you're satisfied with this, just copy it. Okay, and you can see here there's that word link. So just put in your replicated link in this place. Okay, so then paste it on your Facebook wall or send it to your friend's messenger. Okay, so I've been using this kind of strategy ever since. I use AI for my Facebook post and sending these short messages to my prospects. Okay, so that's how you are using this one for the IntelliChat. You just ask anything. Okay, I've been using this ever since. Anything you want to ask, definitely the chatbot could answer it. Okay. Not only Ruby AI, you can ask about just anything, relationships. Even in my coaching business, I use this for asking situations. Okay. It's very, very intelligent. And again, there are 10 types of chatbots that are very famous in the market, and we have it all here. And that's a good thing about Ruby AI, because if you don't have Ruby AI, you will have to open everything. You will have to download and subscribe to all of this for you to get them working if you want to compare. But in Ruby AI, let's say you're not satisfied here, you just change change the chatbot. Let's say let's use this Claude 3 Opus. Okay, and run the prompt again. Click the edit button. It goes down here and submit. it will generate. Okay, so it's again another different. Yes, Martin, go ahead.
Yes, thanks, Kiko. Do you have any like ballpark figure if you would buy these or take your time to get all these 10 separately? What will that cost in time and money? Do you have an idea of that? Because that could be a argument to have everything in one place and in nice layout and design.
Yeah. Yeah, I really don't know. Yeah, Chat GPT will cost you about $20.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so
And
there it's already
yeah, Gemini.
covered.
I'm using Gemini, this one, 1.5 Pro, and it's also
Mm.
$20. So you have to subscribe here for $20, subscribe here for another $20. Okay, so that's already $40.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And from the starter package that we have for $15 per
15.
month,
Yeah.
15, yes. How many? It says like 10. How many words or characters, and how long does that take you, so to speak?
Yeah. Of course, with this 40 minutes unlimited, so
Yeah.
it has a limit. We have the Gemini Pro free unlimited and the Claude 3, but the others you will have to make use of your words, these words credits. Like
Yeah.
this one, one, I think it's 1 point for every word used.
Mm.
For the others, it's more expensive. Yeah, but it really depends on you how much you're going to use this services with that deducts to your credits.
Mm.
Yeah, but sometimes or most often than not, even the free unlimited will already give you provide with you the things that you need.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So this is really value for money. I saw when I saw this, it's even cheaper than my Chat Gemini because I'm paying Chat Gemini $20, Gemini 1.5 Pro. So for the subscription of 15 and you have all this just for the IntelliChat, then this is already value for money. And of course, if you're going to compare all of this in using different apps, you will have to copy paste and copy paste and copy paste. But this one, you just have to change what type of chatbot would you like, and just click the edit button so it populates here, and click it so it goes down again. All right, so you can actually use it in different purposes, even making emails, follow-up letters, everything, just everything. And we've been using this for almost everything that we're doing in marketing, in our posts, and of course, even us here in the Philippines, English is just our secondary language. So I use AI chatbot to correct the grammar, the spelling, and everything. So it's very, very useful. Okay, so that's for the IntelliChat. And then we have the modules. Like we already tapped into this earlier, but these are like it could be a guide. Okay, these are blueprints that will help us, right? In anything that you want to know about. Of course, you need help about. Okay, for the business, of course. Um, yeah, there's just a lot. So you just have to experiment on this and look for yourself what is something that will work for you. There's ebook generator, email campaign strategies, okay? Know your target audience. And if you click it, it will definitely guide you. So like this one, know your target audience. All you have to do is just key in a description about your business. Okay? And it will generate your target audience. Wow. Okay, so there's a lot of this, and that's as far as. Yes, go ahead, Martin.
Yeah, did you get that also when you started from scratch? That I had to ask if I used it for personal use or for business use, like two options at the beginning, and then to add some keywords. So I picked, for example, podcasting, blogging, and so on. because it's like a list of different keywords when you log in for the very first time. Did you get that also? When you logged in on your account, they say, welcome to Ruby. Are you
Oh.
using it for personal or business? Like two options. And then it was add some keywords before
Mhm.
starting. And then you saw a long list of different, like marketing, home-based
Mhm.
business, health,
Yeah.
consultant. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had that as well when during the first time I logged in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
But it's probably improving over time also when people are using it. It will sense your
yes.
style and type and so on, and
Yeah.
previous queries and prompts.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely it
Yeah,
will adapt in how we are
yeah,
using
adapt.
the
Yeah,
AI.
yeah,
And that's what's good about AI. They adapt in our or on how we use and what we usually search and how we do it.
yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, and this is another feature, the personify. This is also very good. Personify, okay, it's like personalizing, okay, the audience that you want, or no, I'm sorry, you personalize the chat, the response of the chatbot. Okay. Example, you want the chatbot to sound like you. Okay. You can do it. Or like what I did, I already made a persona. You just have to create a new persona and create from URL or create from social. If you're somebody like me, we're huge in using Facebook. Okay, so all I have to do is to just put in my Facebook link here, and it created my own persona. It's here. It's called my FB audience. So every time I use the chatbot will mimic or imitate the way I do it. It really depends on who am I as my social media is representing. Or you can also personalize it from text. Okay, you just have to describe here the type of personality that you want your chatbot um to sound like the way that your chatbot speaks. Okay, let's say you want your chatbot to be male. Okay, let's have an example. Okay, uh and like your chatbot should be at least 30 years old, uh funny, uh positive mindset, uh professional, persuasive. Okay, just put in everything you want your chatbot to look like. Okay, uh what else? Gentle. All right, anything you want there, and it will, when you click create persona, so this categories or classification that you put in, okay, your chatbot will adapt to this. Okay, so every time, okay, let's just create. Okay, so your persona is building it. You can even put in a picture on that. At least there's an icon when choosing the persona. So this persona, okay, the chatbot will adapt to this persona every time you use your chatbot. Okay, so now, um, okay, so he's suggesting the persona name is the persuasive professional. Okay, because I put in persuasive and professional. Then these are the audience description. You just have to choose. A driven and personable business professional in their 30s, known for positive attitude, humor, and influential communication skills. They value relationships, achievement, and making a positive impact, and seek to balance their career growth with a healthy lifestyle. All right, you can choose this if you want. So your persona, okay, this persuasive professional, is going to be his personality. So every time you ask your chatbot about a question, or if you want him to write a blog or anything, this is the guy, his guiding personality. Or Description 2, a confident and approachable male executive in their 30s or 40s who is adept of persuasion and building strong interpersonal connections. They're conscientious and altruistic, driven to become respected leaders and make a difference in their industry and community. All right, let's say I choose description 1. I want him to be this way. All right, so the avatar persona is building. So this is very, very useful if you want your chatbot to sound or to represent a specific personality. Okay, and it will definitely work because it really depends on the market you're trying to build. Okay, you can choose an avatar. Okay, this is just at least you have an avatar to choose. Okay, just finalize, and now this uh this is the demographics of the persona that you're building. Okay, yeah, so this is going to be the target as well. This persona is targeting these demographics. Okay, meaning his style, his personality, his character targets this. So you can adjust it depending on what you want. Okay, so this is a very, very useful um um there's the personify is very useful in targeting a specific market. Okay, so now we have it here, the persuasive professional. Okay, so let's say I'll save it. I like everything that I'm seeing. So it's now there. Okay, persona saved, the persuasive professional. I can put a star on it. So it goes there. Okay, so how am I going to make use of that persona when you're using the IntelliChat? Okay, I'm going back to IntelliChat. Okay, let's say I would like to create an ad about a certain business. Okay, so I can select the persona. Okay, and these are the personas I created. My FB audience, so this is my personal persona, and this is the what I just created, the persuasive professional. All right, and you select a voice. If you want it confident, gentle, or persuasive, let's say I want it persuasive, and you can also select a tone. Let's say empathetic. Okay, and then I choose the AI models. Let's say I'd like to use Gemini Pro because this is my favorite. Then you start asking your question. Okay, let's say make a short blog uh, about the importance of AI in 2025 and beyond. Okay, so this blog will be based on the persona that I created. Okay. Yes, go ahead, Martin.
Yeah, and then when you mean blog is the blog that you write articles and blog post is the shorter piece that you write. So you're reading my now, Kiko, because I wrote about this first time around when I saw Ruby. So this is good. Now I could do a follow-up. So that's perfect.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so now it already created a blog. Okay,
Blog post.
which you can actually definitely post in whatever social media you're trying to build influence. Okay, so this is the beauty of this, and this persona is now being used as a guide for creating this blog. Okay, you can do a lot in here in IntelliChat. We actually do even scripts, which you can even create um books and everything. So there's just a lot. Okay, but what I did is just presented to you how Personify is being used. Okay, so Personify is to personalize the personality that you want your chatbot, okay, to sound like. Then the next one is the SPI. Okay, so the SPIs, the audit scoring, because nowadays, of course, because of the presence of the chatbots and the AI, there are also surveillance or AI detection apps that they're using. Okay, and it will definitely affect the SEO if you're using AI to just to create your contents. Okay, so what they did is they have this audit scoring wherein you can just put in the the contents here and it will score and it will let you know if it's detected to be written by an AI. All right. And if that happens, you can click humanize and it will uh, change it to a more human sounding uh, content. Okay. So we can try it. Okay. Let's use the what we did earlier. Okay. If you want to go back to the history, all you have to do is go here to the right. There's that icon there. Click it and you will see the history. Okay, so this is what I just did earlier. Okay. So I'll just make it a little. Now, if you want to make this shorter, you just put in make it shorter. Let's make this shorter so I can it will be easier for us to try the SPI. All right, so now it has been summarized. It's shorter now. So all you have to do is to copy it. And let's go to SPI and paste it here. Okay, now, if you want the audit, you just click run audit. So it will let you know if your post shows or is easily detected that you used AI for creating your post. Okay, now the SPI audit is processing. Oh, so you see it's 100% detected that it's AI. Okay, so the way to do it now, okay, but again, this is mostly for SEOs or even for students. Yeah, most students are using AI now, and some teachers are also using their AI detectors to find out if students are just using AI. Okay, all you have to do is click this humanize. Okay, or they call it the ghost. So the ghost is humanizing your content. All right, what the ghost will do is present to you an edited version of that original post. Okay, so it will sound like more human. Okay, so once it's done, okay, you can read it and click save and audit. So it changed the content to a more human sounding. And let's see. Oh, it's still 100%. All right, so I think yeah, earlier I did some tests about this. I had a 15% score, AI detection score. But I think it really depends on the subject matter. Okay, but because there are some subjects that it just sounds like it's AI, especially for topics like this, which is very general, meaning it still sounds like it's generated by AI, but it's not. Okay, but you can still try to humanize it again and change it until it goes down. Yeah, but earlier I did try a post. At first it was AI detected 100%. Then when they humanized it, it went down to 15%. Okay, which is good. Now you see it's down to 99.85, and you can even see highlight results. If you click that, you can see those who are in red, the things that in red shows that this sounded like AI, that's why it's 99.85. Plagiarism score is its originality, which is good, meaning it's 0%, meaning the content sounds original, and the reading is good. Okay. So that's how SPI and basically how Ghost is being used. But again, for us, if we're just into marketing and promotions, we really don't have to worry about the AI audit, because again, the AI audit is just for those who's very it's just using the or very conscious about SEO. Okay, if you're not conscious about SEOs, you really might not be using this. For the prompts, yeah, I'll have to go back again for the prompt. I really have not tried this yet. So it's about creating prompts. The prompts is what you use for your IntelliChat, for you to pull up results. I have not really used this yet. So we'll have to park it for now. But probably in the next session, I'll give you some more information about this. And that's the prompts part. Then the virtual studio. Okay, again, this is very good. Another selling point of Ruby AI, because again, the image generator, these are the famous, one of the very famous, which is Midjourney. We have DALL-E, Leonardo AI, very famous as well, and SDXL. These four are all famous image generation AIs, but we have it in one place. Okay, so, and yeah, let's of course there are preset. You can choose what the style of the image that you want. Okay, let's say like realistic portrait. Okay, and prompt. These were the prompt. These prompts are going to be used, but you can also just describe what you want to create. Okay, let's say man. Okay, a businessman using, okay, this is being assisted by an okay, artificial intelligence. All right, just for presentation purposes, this is what I'm thinking. He is in his office, seated, and he looks happy. All right. Anything that you want to see, just put it here in the prompt. The more details, the better it looks. Okay, and the closer to what you want. And then, of course, this when we use the image labs, it will definitely get credits. Okay, this is not free. Even if you subscribe in Midjourney, DALL-E, and Leonardo AI, you have to pay for it monthly. So this is not free. Your credits will be deducted. Okay, so let's just try it. Yeah, but it will also take time. Okay, yeah. All right, it's generating. So the images are definitely very useful, especially if you're a content creator. If you want your post to stand out, this is a very good place to use. There are free out there. There are free apps that will give you image generator, but it really looks so bad. Okay, but in our AI or this Midjourney DALL-E, they really give very good quality. Okay, but it really depends on your internet speed. So we just have to wait. So I think I can come back here. Okay, it's running. All right, it's 87%. Let's see. A businessman by an AI robot assisted. Oh, I think you can also use this button. So this could also give you suggestions. All right. Oh, all right. So that's wow. That's how it looks like. You see, it's like it's realistic portrait. It really looks good. Yeah. So when you use it and post it on your, it's high definition. Okay. That's why these are not free. Even if you want to access this Mid Journey, you have to pay. And even so it's high definition images that you can use. Okay, so it satisfied our prompt. A businessman being assisted by an AI robot. He's in the office, and he looks happy. Okay, so that's how you use it, and this is very very useful. Yes, Martin.
Yeah, could you add in the prompt that it should have certain pixel amount of pixel or sizes or so on, so it will work, for example, for a podcast artwork or for Instagram or something like that, that it will have the right dimensions and sizes and so on. Could you put that in the prompt also?
Yeah, I
Or
think
do you?
it's here in the aspect ratio.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
here you
Good.
can choose the size.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. And yeah,
Thanks.
in the prompt you can even really add everything you want, even the colors. Yeah, for those who are very
And
familiar,
style and so on. Yeah.
yeah, style, it's the art style, the color, and yeah, everything you want to put it there. The more details, the more, of course, the more personalized your images. But again, as you can see in our images that was created, it's like it's high definition, it's high quality.
Mm.
Okay, which is very good. Okay, so this is again another plus in our Ruby.ai.
Great.
Then another thing that I really love as well is this voice lab, because I do a lot of contents even in TikTok. So we have here the vocalization. There's a text to speech. Okay, and you can even create your own voice, put in your own voice there, and it will copy your voice. And there's a speech to speech. Okay, just put in a speech there and it can change the speech to another voice. Or you can also choose these. There's just okay, you can put in your own voice here and they can clone it. Okay, if you don't want to keep on speaking, all you have to do is type the script and it just speaks. Or you can use they say here that there are thousands here on the library, okay, that you can use. Example, Donovan.
Mais d'avancer avec dignité malgré cette peur.
This is a French deep young African male. Okay. Uh, let's see this emotional Egyptian.
Selfishness creates greed, and greed destroys the soul.
Yeah, so it really depends on what you want. Um, but you can choose as much as you can. Like, oh, there's Martin.
Ideen sind die Ausgangspunkte aller Vermögen.
All right. I don't know what's that language. But there's a lot. I think hundreds, or I don't know if I read it somewhere, or thousand. Like my confident young American male.
Endure every hardship with hope.
Wow. Or this middle-aged Canadian female.
Ignorance is bliss up to the point that it kills you.
Yeah. So if you want to use it, just click use. Okay. right, where's that? Okay. Oh, so it's there in the voice lab. Oh, here. Okay, so what I chose there is now here. Okay, I chose Nadia, a middle-aged Canadian. Okay, so all I have to do is just generate a text. Okay, so okay, let's say I want to use the what we created earlier. Okay, just let's copy it. Let's go back there in Voice Lab. My voices. Okay, so Nadia is there. Okay, let's just do it. It's now generating the text and using the voice of
Elevate your interactions and customer experiences with Ruby's state-of-the-art natural language processing. From chatbots to translation services, Ruby makes communication effortless and effective. Transform the way you connect today.
All right. Now we heard Nadia, the one we chose, and she just read the content that we generated from the IntelliChat. Okay. So we can use this for creating video contents. If you don't want to use your own voice, then definitely we can choose any other voice that you want. We use it for contents. And I love really using the voice changer because again, it really gives a very good um it sounds a lot better than my voice, definitely. All right, and there's just a lot here in the voice library. You can search if you want. Okay, these are the categories, the tags. If you want them conversational, entertainment, and TV. Okay, like if you want news and TV sounding.
It's Darwin, your go-to voice assistant for the hottest trending news. Get ready to be captivated with an engaging tone. Stay
Wow.
informed. Stay ahead.
All right. Here is Manang Inday. I think this.
Halaga sa iyo,
All right. That's
tangin ang
sorry.
mga bagay na hindi magbibigay halaga sa iyo.
Yeah, that's Filipino. All right. So we even have different dialects, languages here. So you can just choose. You can just search it here. Let's see if there are. All right. So there. Yeah, you can choose a gender as well. Who's Christina?
Manchmal braucht man einfach eine Pause, oder?
I think
Stell
that's
dir vor, du lehnst dich zurück, hörst die Wellen rauschen und genießt den Moment.
all right. So with the IntelliChat, you can create a script. You can ask the bot to create a script in different languages, and you can use this voice changer or voice library for them to read the script. So you can have a content. Okay, another one, very very exciting, is the Video Lab. And they're using the Luma Dream Machine. Again, the Luma Dream Machine is also another app that you have to subscribe if you want to use it, but it's already here. Okay. You can upload an image if you want to use that image as reference. Okay. There's SD Motion and Sora coming soon. These are again very very good video creation apps, but they're still coming soon. So let's say, okay, let's try this. But again, the rendering takes time. Like make a video. All right, a video clip showing how AI, artificial intelligence, is Revolutionizing the world. All right. And this icon, you can actually use this as well if you want to replace it, but I think that's okay. And if you click generate, but again, it will also deduct on your credit. Make it futuristic. Okay. And yeah, just futuristic and realistic. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, but it will render. It will just notify us when it's done. Okay, so I think this might take a little bit time, but after this, just in case if we're done with our Zoom and it just went out, I'll just send you how it looks like. But I believe it's really good. I saw some samples. Okay, and this is for the video lab. It's very, very good for creating contents. Okay, personalize the videos that you want. Another very, very beautiful feature we have is the Ruby Music. Okay, since again, as a content creator, if you accidentally use music that's not supposed to be used, okay, with okay, your contents will be pulled down. Okay, you can actually use this because it's original. Okay, you can make use of this Ruby Music. Let's say you just want to have a back to on a beach day. All right. Okay, if you want to have a background music. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. Yeah, so you can actually make use of the beats per minute, but it already has a guide. I'll create preview. Yeah, so you can use this for your contents if you have some background music. And again, this theme is a beach day theme. Okay, so for those who really wants to make sure that they're using original contents, okay, this feature definitely is very good as well. Okay, and you can also create your own music. Okay, this is good. Let's say a short version, custom made. Let's say your lyrics. Okay. About love. Okay. Love and sacrifice. All right. It's love and sacrifice. We can use the style. Let's say you want it. Let's say classic rock. Love and title is love and sacrifice. Okay, you can actually put in a lot here. Again, you can even ask the IntelliChat to create your lyrics. Okay, again, this is very, very intelligent. But for now, I was not able to do it earlier. So let's just put here love and sacrifice leads to happiness. And there's random lyrics. Okay, there's also an app who's doing this, and it's another app that you also subscribe. Again, this is not free. But since it's already part of Ruby AI, everything is part of what we have paid for. Although, again, this is going to be deducted in our credits. But if you're really somebody who wants to create something like this, okay, this is definitely of very good value. Okay, I think it's also generating and yeah. I just choose the short version and I put in the vocals. Yeah. So I guess I just have to wait for this again. If this is already finished, I'll definitely share it with the group. I believe we have a group chat or a group page, so at least you know uh the, the end product of this Ruby music. But I believe it's going to be good. Okay, these are very intelligent track creators. Yeah, but I can't go out. Then it's done. Yeah, anyway, I think I have to just put the X here for now, but I'll just create another one once we're not live. But this is how we use the Ruby music. It's very, very good. You can create loops, and of course there's a library. Once you already created some, you can find it in your library. Okay. And there's a project manager. Yeah, so these are the projects that we created earlier. So this is just where you find everything you have done. The Ruby AI demo, I used this earlier. Okay, I had a lot of tests. And asset manager are of course, okay, you can actually put in the the audio files, documents, images that you created. Okay, you can actually put it here in the asset manager. The prompts. Yeah, but I still have to explore a lot of this. But so far, guys, those are the things that I know as I maneuvered here, and as I go along, I'll definitely create more contents, and we can continue to have this demo and tutorials as we continue to master using the Ruby AI. But I could really, really say that at $15 to start with this is all worth it. Okay, because you'll be spending a lot with all these things inside, and you have to subscribe in every different chatbots, videos, music creator, and everything. It will cost us hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but this is definitely value for money. So I think that's about it for now. Those are the things I can share. So if you have other questions, guys, please feel free so I can take note, and I'll definitely get back to you with your questions. How about you, Dave? You got some?
No, I'm good. I just really appreciate you doing this for us, man, because I'm not very tech savvy, so this definitely helped out.
Yeah. This is very good. Anyway, in our future Zoom demos and tutorials, I'll continue to create contents, and I'll definitely master this. So we could help our growing organization for them to really appreciate what we have.
Okay.
Right?
Hi, Kiko.
Hi, Ate Rene, you're there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry I was late. No, I didn't know that there is a meeting like this or a demo like this. No,
Oh, really?
uh, I, um, you know that I am not a tech savvy like you. No,
No.
Dave can actually identify with me. No, my question then is,
Yeah.
we can use the content that you created for
Mm,
marketing.
yeah.
Of course, our intention is for recruitment, right?
Yes,
Our
yes.
intention is for recruitment, and then I am really fascinated or interested in this what we call chatbot that can be automated.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the IntelliChat that you discussed, I am late. I was late, so I did not know about it.
Yeah.
But can we create a chatbot that can be automated? So when somebody asks a question or inquiries about the content that we post,
Mm.
uh,
Ah,
there is an automated chatbot who will answer that 24/7. Will that be possible? Can we do that?
I think not for Ruby.ai.
Uh-huh.
Ibang app yun eh. We have the ManyChat or the automated chatbot that you attach. Example, your Facebook Messenger, wherein when they ask, no, there'll be
Yes, yes.
somebody's already replying. But I think
Yeah.
that's not with IntelliChat. Dito talaga, it's really more on contents.
Oh.
So we're more into contents. Then it's another engine, the chatbot that you attach to social media and
Oh.
emails and mga FAQs. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
different po ate, pero dito here it's more of contents. So basically it's contents.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah po.
So, mm.
Yeah, Sir Martin, may question din si Sir Martin. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, and that's really that's a good question. The thing is with this marketing that you have somebody knows you, find you on the net, maybe have a conversation on social media, and then likes you if you're doing this personalized way, and then trust you. So if you get this kind of question on your website or some other things, then you could use that material, the question from somebody, and then ask the prompt, how could I respond to this question? So that's a good thing. Of course, you should always be yourself, but then you could get some ideas how you could reply.
Yeah.
So I think that's also a good question, and it's nice to, because many of these AI chat robots on your website, it could be good, but often it is so robotic, so you don't really want, and then you get sucked into it. So people often using it for customer service, for simple questions.
Yeah.
And I could give you some recommendations of that you could install on your website.
Yes.
But then again, and anyway, you have to take care of that, because if somebody visit your site, they want to have a personal response,
Yeah.
not a robot. But there are services out there. But if this will grow, of course, that could easily be incorporated in Flex and Ruby in the future, I think. So,
Yeah, I think that
good
could be an expansion of Ruby AI. That it could be already be attached to any social media messaging platforms. But for now, it's just basically contents and images, videos, music. Yeah. But
Yeah.
yes. Yeah po.
Kiko, no?
Go ahead po.
In the internet or in the Facebook or social media, there's a lot of advertisement is going on. Once you click it, this is what I'm saying. No, once you click it, then it's an automated chatbot who will keep
Guide you.
on asking you question and guide you and lead you to their businesses. No,
Yeah.
if we only have this kind of thing, even if it sounds so robotic, the initial conversation will be fine, and then you'll just have to follow it personally. I
Yeah.
receive a lot. I receive a lot of these things. No,
Grace.
I'm just curious and click it, and then wala nang tigil. Non-stop, no, non-stop follow up until you say, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm not interested." But I'm thinking of that, no? But if we can, from the team, if we can really create something that is automated, no, something like that, it is beautiful. It will really help in our marketing, no?
Yes po ate.
Yeah.
Yes, I search here what are the chatbots similar to ManyChat. So these are the chat applications that
Paki-research nga yan.
these are the
Pala.
chatbots that's similar. They are the auto reply that you can attach to your social media like Messenger, Instagram.
Okay.
So we have Chat Fuel, Mobile Monkey, TDO, Intercom, etc. But these are
Drift I recognize.
These are free. Or you have to subscribe.
no, you have to subscribe to.
have to subscribe.
Yeah, but you
Alright.
have to attach it using I think API or something. Medyo technical. Technical siya. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, the good thing about what we have is we can just ask anything here in this box. Just about anything and it will answer. Yeah.
That was a really good example, Kiko.
Yeah.
So thanks for guiding us here and
Yeah,
doing this presentation. It was good. So we'll keep in touch and look
Yeah.
forward to next
You're so
Zoom
welcome.
webinar.
You're so
If we
welcome.
can have if we can have more of this thing, Kiko, no,
Yeah.
you're the tech guy, you know.
Trying hard to be tech guy.
Well, Kiko,
Hey,
appreciate
Martin,
it.
we're going there. Yeah,
Yeah, we're going there. We have
yeah, we're going there.
you should. Anyway, thank you. Guys, again, is there anything else? I'll send you Dave, you have do you have a group page, right?
Yeah.
I don't I can't find it. You
Kiko,
added
I
me
will
there?
add you to the I
You
will add you
add
to the
me.
detailed day.
Yeah, so I'll
Aside
send
from the FB, yeah. How many times I said it already, no?
Oo.
Senior moments, I'm sorry. I'll do it now.
You forgot. Huh?
I'll
Anyway,
do it
so
now.
guys, if there are no other questions, thank you very, very much for joining me here. Again, we're here to expand this Ruby AI and MyFlex, and of course, the upcoming what's the name? The
Oh, Epic Slim.
Epic Slim, which is okay. So our desire is just to make sure we go global and we just get everybody in, and everybody will be happy.
One step at a time.
Yes,
Get
yes,
it.
definitely. This is going to be our funnel.
Yeah.
Flex Ruby AI, we can just expand it everywhere worldwide. Then we just bring everybody into Epic Slim. And yep, we need the product. We need to slim down. All right, guys. If there are no other questions, thank you very, very much.
Yeah, here I added you already.
I'll definitely see you again. I'll talk with Dave about the schedules so we can post it in advance. Matt, thank you. Don, everyone. Dave,
Thank you.
so much. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.